Have you ever wondered if a hidden key exists, one that could bend reality itself yet has been kept almost entirely from human knowledge? What if the secrets to creation, manifestation, and transformation were encoded in ancient wisdom, waiting for those who are ready to awaken? Today, we explore one of the most profound teachings of all time, the Hermetic principles. These are not just philosophical ideas, they are timeless laws that govern mind, matter, and the very act of creation. They reveal the invisible forces that shape reality and offer tools for consciously participating in the universe. Our focus today is on the final Hermetic principle, the principle of gender. At first glance, this principle may seem straightforward, even biological, but its true power goes far beyond physical distinctions. Hidden within it lies an even deeper force, the generative principle, a secret mechanism of creation that can unlock new levels of awareness, influence, and manifestation. By the end of this video, you will understand how these principles operate not only in theory but in practice. We will trace their influence from the ancient teachings of Hermes Trismegistus through the mystical insights of Hebrew Kabbalah and into the modern research of Dr. Joe Dispenza, showing how the heart, mind, and focused attention can transform reality itself. Historical and philosophical background. Hermetic wisdom is attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary figure whose teachings blend the knowledge of ancient Egypt and Greece. These principles were preserved as guides to understanding the hidden laws of the universe, revealing how energy, consciousness, and creation are intertwined across all planes of existence. Central to today's discussion is the principle of gender, the recognition that masculine and feminine forces exist in everything. These are not merely physical attributes. They are dynamic energies present in all phenomena, in all dimensions, and on all levels of reality. Everything that exists is shaped by this balance, and everything that is created begins with this duality. The word gender itself provides a clue to its deeper meaning. From the Latin root, it conveys the ideas of conceiving, generating, producing, and creating. From the ancient Greek word genesis, it denotes birth, origin, and formation. These roots show us that gender is far more than biological distinction. It is the mechanism through which creation itself occurs. From the union of these forces emerges something new, something the alchemists called the tertium quid, the third thing. It is neither purely masculine nor purely feminine, but arises when both principles combine in harmony. This third force is the spark of creation, the point at which potential becomes reality. It is through this balance that all forms of energy, matter, and experience are generated. Understanding this principle is the first step toward consciously participating in creation. It is the doorway to bending reality, not through wishful thinking, but through the deliberate application of natural laws that have guided mystics, sages, and modern scientists for millennia. Have you ever noticed that within you two forces are always at work, one that desires and one that creates? These are not just ideas. They are the fundamental aspects of your being in Hermetic philosophy. This is called the duality of self, the self and the me. The self is the spark of desire, the source of intention, the masculine principle within you. It is the energy that initiates action, the seed of creation that pulses from the heart. The me, on the other hand, is the mental landscape, the feminine principle where thoughts, ideas, and imagination take shape. The me translates the intention of the self into form, nurturing it, shaping it, and giving it the structure necessary to manifest in reality. The relationship between these two is a dance of creation. The self directs the me along a chosen path while remaining a witness, observing the unfolding of its manifestation. This interplay is not random. It reflects a cosmic truth expressed in the principle of correspondence, as above, so below. As below, so above, the universe itself mirrors this duality, and by understanding it within ourselves, we learn how to consciously participate in creation. When we bring the masculine and feminine principles into harmony, we gain the ability to generate reality consciously. We no longer act as passive recipients of circumstance. Instead, we become active co-creators, steering the flow of events with intention, awareness, and precision. The hidden generative principle, yet there is a deeper secret hidden within the principle of gender, what some call the eighth principle, the generative principle. This is the hidden force that transforms potential into reality. And its foundation is simple yet profound: care. Care is the energy that nurtures the seed planted by the self into the fertile field of the me. It is what allows ideas, desires, and intentions to grow beyond the realm of thought and into manifestation. Without care, even the healthiest seed in the richest soil will wither. It is not enough to simply desire or imagine something. You must actively invest your attention, energy, and intention into it. Most people fail to harness this principle. They rely too heavily on the passive feminine energy, allowing external influences, media, societal norms, or the beliefs of others to plant seeds in their consciousness. In doing so, they act as fields of cultivation for outside forces rather than conscious creators of their own reality. The key to breaking this pattern lies in focused, sustained attention. What you focus on is what grows. Carefully direct your mind and heart toward the desires you wish to manifest, and you align the masculine and feminine principles in a generative act of creation. Hermetic wisdom reinforces this through the principle of polarity. To remove the unwanted, you cannot ignore it. You must consciously focus on its opposite. In other words, elimination is not passive. It is an active, intentional process. By dedicating care to the things that truly matter, you channel energy where it is most potent, ensuring that your creations take form, both mentally and physically. This is the hidden engine of reality, a triad of self, me, and care. The self ignites the spark, the me nurtures and shapes it, and care drives it into manifestation. Together, they are the mechanism through which conscious creation occurs. Have you ever wondered what truly brings your desires into reality? What if I told you that the secret lies not in luck or external circumstances, but in a simple yet powerful triad: heart, mind, and action? This triad is the engine of manifestation, the very process through which intention transforms into reality. It begins in the heart, where desire is first ignited. The heart is not merely an organ, it is a magnetic center, radiating energy that sets the entire process in motion. It aligns you with the frequencies of your deepest intentions, drawing circumstances, opportunities, and people toward the vibration of what you truly want. Next comes the mind, where imagination nurtures the seed planted by the heart. Here, thoughts, images, and mental frameworks give structure to intention. The mind is the architect of creation, aligning perception with purpose, visualizing what is not yet visible, and preparing it to enter the world. Finally, there is action. Action completes the triad, translating the energies of heart and mind into tangible results. Without action, desire remains abstract, imagination becomes stagnant, and creation stalls. Action anchors the invisible into the physical plane, completing the generative act. This triad is mirrored in Hebrew Kabbalah. There, the path to becoming a king ruler of one's own reality requires the alignment of thought, emotion, and action. The heart governs emotion, acting as the transmitter of energy. The mind organizes thought, providing clarity and direction, and action manifests the will in the material world. The heart, associated with Tiferet, is called the king of the soul, for it balances all forces and generates the life energy necessary for creation. Modern science echoes this ancient wisdom. Dr. Joe Dispenza emphasizes the importance of coherence between heart and mind. When emotion and thought are aligned, the body and mind generate measurable changes in energy, perception, and even the probability of events. This is not abstract philosophy, it is a method that works in daily life, every day, modern relevance, and practical application. The heart-mind-action triad is not limited to theory. It functions in your relationships, career, creativity, and abundance. Focus, care, and alignment are the tools through which you influence personal reality. Passive living, on the other hand, diminishes your power when you allow external influences, media, societal expectations, or the opinions of others to dictate your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You hand over your creative authority. To reclaim it, start with practical steps. Consciously focus on what you truly desire, nurture it in the imagination of your mind, and take action aligned with that vision. Care must accompany every step. Attention and intention are the catalysts that ensure your desires grow rather than wither. Closing and reflection. Remember this ancient teaching can bend reality, but only if you awaken to your own generative power. Heart, mind, and action are not separate. They are your instruments of conscious creation. By aligning them, you shape not just your experiences, but the very world around you. Take a moment to reflect. Where are your heart, mind, and actions aligned? Where are they scattered? The journey to conscious creation begins with awareness and care. I invite you to share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments. Observe your desires, invest care, and consciously create. Thank you for watching. Keep exploring, keep aligning, and keep bending your reality with the timeless wisdom of the Hermetic principles.